Netflix's Singles Inferno has long been a hit among reality dating show fans, blending romance, competition, and social dynamics in a deserted island setting. However, Season 4 has been widely criticized for being the most boring season yet, and riddled with controversies involving both contestants and production choices. Instead of the usual excitement, this season left many viewers frustrated, questioning whether the franchise has lost its charm. 1. The Lee Si-yeon show, a formula that no longer works. One of the most glaring issues was the overwhelming focus on contestant Lee Si-yeon. While it is not unusual for the show to center around one standout participant, the producer's apparent favoritism towards Si-yeon frustrated many viewers. Her screen time far surpassed that of other contestants, making the season feel unbalanced. The biggest complaint? Si-yeon's storyline lacked genuine emotional weight, and her shifting romantic interests came across as indecisive rather than intriguing. With many episodes revolving around her, fans felt that the rest of the cast was sidelined, leading to a repetitive and unengaging experience. 2. Lee Si-yeon's legal battle. Off-screen drama overshadows the show. Adding fuel to the fire, Si-yeon became entangled in a legal dispute with her former agency, Leaders Entertainment. The company accused her of breaching an exclusive contract after she abruptly decided to terminate her agreement following the show's filming. While such scandals are not uncommon in the entertainment industry, this situation cast doubt on her motivations for joining Singles Inferno 4. Did she participate for love, or was this just a stepping stone for greater fame? This controversy only reinforced the perception that contestants were more focused on personal brand building than forming genuine connections. 3. Yuk Jun Seo's disrespect towards Chung Yoo-jin. One of the season's most discussed moments was Yuk Jun Seo's dismissive treatment of Chung Yoo-jin. Early in the season, viewers noticed that he completely ignored her attempts at conversation, despite her previously showing interest in him. His cold behavior left netizens frustrated, with many calling it unnecessarily rude. Later, another incident reinforced his negative image when he told Yoo-jin to be quiet while playing pool. Though the subtitles softened the phrase, his tone and body language were interpreted as disrespectful. His lack of basic courtesy became a red flag for many, turning him into one of the season's most criticized contestants. 4. The panel's questionable commentary. Another major complaint revolved around the show's panelists. While Singles Inferno has always relied on a group of commentators to provide insight and humor, this season's panel received mixed reactions. Dex and Lee Dae-hee were praised for their thoughtful and entertaining commentary. However, Super Junior's Koo-yeon and rapper Hanni faced backlash for their lackluster input, with fans questioning why they were even on the show. Their failure to provide meaningful discussion or emotional depth weakened the viewing experience. Additionally, some panelists' remarks about Yoo-jin, who was often isolated on the island, felt dismissive, making viewers even more sympathetic toward her. This highlighted a growing disconnect between the show's production team and its audience. 5. The infamous bed scene, a breaking of boundaries. Perhaps one of the season's most controversial moments was the intimate bed scene between Lee Si-yeon and Yuk Jun Seo during their night in paradise. While Singles Inferno has previously showcased contestants getting close, no past participants had ever spent the entire night cuddling in the same bed. Many viewers saw this as a sign of both contestants' red flag personalities, Jun Seo for how quickly he accepted the situation, and Si-yeon for seemingly leading on multiple men. The physical closeness, combined with Si-yeon's wavering romantic interests, left audiences divided on whether this was genuine chemistry or just another ploy for attention. 6. Yuk Jun Seo's problematic past resurfaces. As if Jun Seo's behavior on the show wasn't enough, an old cartoon he created in 2021 resurfaced, drawing even more criticism. The artwork contained offensive language, including an indirect insult towards mothers and a joke about people with disabilities. With his reputation already in decline due to his treatment of Yoo-jin and his involvement in the bed scene, these past actions solidified his status as one of the season's most controversial figures. Many fans felt that he should never have been cast in the first place, questioning the show's vetting process. 7. Lee Si-yeon's unclear romantic intentions. Beyond her overexposure, Si-yeon also drew criticism for her inconsistent approach to relationships. Throughout the season, she expressed interest in multiple male contestants, only to shift her focus rapidly. At one point, she declared Theo Jang as her favorite, only to later share a bed with Jun Seo. Her actions left many confused and frustrated, with accusations of her playing with emotions rather than seeking a genuine connection. This behavior, unprecedented in Singles Inferno, only added to the season's perception as inauthentic and overly dramatized. 8. Theo Jang's pick-me scandal. Theo Jang also found himself in hot water after liking a comment that described Lee Si-yeon as a pick-me girl, someone who seeks validation by putting down other women. This seemingly minor action blew up online, with fans criticizing him for being petty. Though Theo later apologized and clarified that he remains on good terms with Si-yeon and Jun Seo, the damage was already done. It further fueled the season's ongoing narrative that contestants were more concerned with online discourse than actual relationships. 9. Kim Tae-hwan's disappointing date with Bi Jae-yeon. While some contestants suffered from too much screen time, others, like Bi Jae-yeon, were given too little. Viewers were initially excited to see her go on a date with Kim Tae-hwan, but the actual experience left them underwhelmed. Jae-yeon's description of the date painted Tae-hwan as self-centered, highlighting awkwardness and moments where he seemed more interested in himself than in her. Fans were disappointed that their potential connection felt forced and one-sided, adding to the show's growing list of failed romances. 10. The overarching issue, a season that felt staged and inauthentic. Beyond individual controversies, Singles Inferno 4 suffered from a broader problem. It lacked the raw chemistry and unpredictability that made earlier seasons exciting. Many fans complained that contestants appeared more focused on social media clout than forming real relationships. Unlike previous seasons, which had heart-fluttering moments and dramatic love triangles, this installment felt rehearsed, with interactions coming across as overly calculated. Online forums were filled with disappointed reactions, including, "None of the cast felt sincere or gave me butterflies. They just seemed like they wanted to gain popularity. Season 4 has no excitement, no heart-fluttering moments, and even the finale was boring. At least Season 3 was fun. This season felt like watching influencers acting for the camera." Final thoughts. Has Singles Inferno lost its spark? With Singles Inferno 4 facing heavy backlash, many fans are wondering whether the show can reclaim its former magic. The season's over-reliance on certain contestants, lack of organic romance, and multiple controversies made it the weakest installment yet. If Netflix wants to keep the series alive, the producers need to refocus on authenticity, cast contestants with genuine intentions, and create a more balanced narrative. Otherwise, Singles Inferno may be heading toward irrelevance, with viewers losing faith in its ability to deliver meaningful romance. Will Season 5 learn from these mistakes? Only time will tell.